This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, an impasse between a landowner and the Southland District Council presents an obstacle for Queenstown cyclists. Residents in the Southern Lakes town band together to stop drivers parking on the side of a busy highway. And art lovers are in for a real treat as an exhibition showcases the work of some significant talent. Good evening, I'm Rebecca Dupree. Cyclists following the Around the Mountains cycle trail near Queenstown are likely to find an extra obstacle in their way. 6 farm gates across the track have been locked, and until the Southland District Council and the landowner involved resolve the impasse, cyclists have just 2 options: find another route or lift their bikes over the gates. Mark Price reports.
This is one of the gates with a thick chain and a heavyweight padlock. Hi, I'm Mark Price and I'm just south of Athol. The gate is definitely locked. There's no sign explaining why that is. I can see quite a number of young lambs around and it looks like the farmer is preparing for tailing. With electric fences either side of the gate, cyclists have no choice but to head for State Highway 6 or lift their bikes over.
Well, we were having a good trip coming through from Five Rivers towards Athol. Lovely track through there, but as we got along we suddenly encountered a property where all the gates seemed to be locked, so we found ourselves lifting our fully laden touring bikes right over those gates, which wasn't that easy.
And was there any signs, any explanation of
No, none whatsoever. They seem to be locked up to the farm gates, so quite a puzzle, but very inconvenient and quite hard work.
The length of track affected is about 1 kilometre long. The Southland District Council has acquired from the same farmer another strip of land along the roadside where a new track will be constructed, they hope, by Christmas. For Mr Farrow and his daughter Ella, riding mountain bikes with hefty pannier bags, the locked gates were a bit of an inconvenience but did not alter their view of the track.
It was a great track, yeah, lovely. Mavora Lakes was a lovely detour alongside the river a fair bit. It'd be nice to see the missing link completed at some stage. And I think it'd be nice at some stage for someone to work out how to get from Kingston through to Queenstown on a safe road. That option's not really viable for touring cyclists.
Yeah, you decided it was too dangerous to use that?
Yes, yeah, quite busy and very narrow. So with my daughter with me, I just wasn't keen to take that on.
The 180 kilometre track takes between 3 and 5 days to ride. Mark Price, The South Today.
Dunedin police were called to the south of the city today following reports of an alleged assault in a shop. The number of police cars and an ambulance were at the intersection of Hillside Road and Fox Street mid-morning. The South Today understands a woman is believed to have hit a male with a metal bar. No further information was available at the time of broadcast. Frankton residents have had enough of the parked cars that line State Highway 6 through the township. Many of the cars belong to people using nearby Queenstown Airport and are left on the side of the highway because there's no parking charge. So at a meeting on Saturday, residents decided to petition the New Zealand Transport Agency to get rid of them.
It's the main entrance to the country's top tourist destination and the verges are clogged with cars. Hi, I'm Mark Price and this is State Highway 6 at Frankton. Parked cars in every direction.
I think it looks more untidy than anything. I haven't heard of any accidents there. No, I think it's untidy. It looks terrible. You've got the main tourist town in New Zealand and here's your entrance way into it.
The finger is being pointed at Queenstown Airport because many of the cars have been left here while their owners are away on holiday.
Oh well, it's just due to what the community feels is the quick expansion of the airport and they're not keeping up with their own parking on site and it's overflowing onto the streets.
The Airport Corporation says just half the parked cars are related to the airport. It's also created 50 new car parks. Mr Lewis believes the airport has land for many more.
Oh, they've got the land. There's all that green space behind Mitre 10, that's theirs. So they can certainly get there and they can certainly provide it. So no, the land issue is not an argument that they can come back on. All of that those keen golfers will be upset, but all of that par 5 Franklin golf course is theirs, so they've got no excuse.
State Highway 6 is the responsibility of the New Zealand Transport Agency. They can expect a petition from Frankton locals. Mark Price for the South Today.
2 young South Islanders have flown out to the United States to take part in the World Duck Calling Championships. The pair are building apprentice Hunter Morrow from Luggett and Nelson teenager Holly Irvine. Morrow won the New Zealand Duck Calling Championships in June and took out the Duck Calling Supreme title in July. Irvine, who's just 12 years old, has qualified to compete in the junior division of the World Champs. Fish and Game New Zealand Communications Manager Don Rood says the 2 competitors make great ambassadors for the country and he has every confidence in their abilities. The pair are the only competitors who are not from the US or Canada. A Dunedin art exhibition is showcasing the works of some of New Zealand's most significant artists. Dunedin Public Art Gallery's director says the range of works on show is proof of what can be achieved by an artist with a year to focus on their craft.
The Dunedin Public Art Gallery is showing a new exhibition called Undreamed Of. It's a celebration of the 50th year of the Francis Hodgkins Fellowship, and some of New Zealand's most significant art pieces are on display.
There's some very important artists who have been part of the fellowship program, and so the collection of 50 years worth of that work it sort of represents some of our most important artists, in the last 50 years.
The New Zealand art display is largely made up of paintings and sculptures. Part of the collection is being shown in the Dunedin Public Art Gallery, with the rest shown in the Hocken Library. The fellowship, awarded each year to a panel-selected recipient, is named in the honour of an icon in New Zealand art history.
The fellowship has been set up in the honour of Francis Hodgkins, who was really New Zealand's first internationally recognised painter.
In a letter to a friend, Francis Hodgkins once wrote, "I have got well into the spirit of the place, and it is yielding up riches, undreamed of at first sight." Anne McCracken says the fellowship gives artists an opportunity to get the most out of their Otago locale,
which allows for an artist, usually in their early part of their career, to live and work in Dunedin and to devote their time and energies full-time to their art practice.
Established in 1962, the first fellowship was awarded in 1966 to Michael Illingworth. The exhibition runs until the 26th of February. Jack Conroy, The South Today.
Still to come on the South Today, a Kingston Flyer feasibility study gets underway in Invercargill and Southern Paralympians are honoured.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Southern Television takes pride in providing a wide range of programming. If you have concerns about our programming or feel that standards have been breached, please write to the address on screen within 20 working days of airing. Visit Broadcast Standards Authority website for more information on the complaints process.
Yes, Sonny Chin!
Neck, shoulder, back, sciatica, pain specialists. Innovative tools specifically designed to contour your grooves of depletion and excess muscle buildup.
Sonny Chin, it works. When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489 2274.
The 2016 Dunedin Relay for Life will be held on the 19th and 20th of November at Forsyth Bar Stadium. The event will be full of fun, entertainment and team spirit. The Relay for Life is a 24-hour event where you and your team take part in walking a track to support local people affected by cancer.
Hi there, my name's John Moyle and I am a cancer survivor. I had cancer 10 years ago and I'll be all clear in December this year, 10 years, so it's a great accomplishment. The Cancer Society did amazing work in Otago. I've made some good friends and met some good people through that. Relay for Life is one of their major fundraisers for the year, and I stress it's really important people to get behind it. It's great fun, and since I've moved into Forsyth Bar, the weather's not an issue. So get amongst it, raise some money, get your friends and family, workmates together, and get down and support the Relay for Life, because the things that Cancer Society do for the people in Otago in the way of services, providing support for families and people going through cancer treatment. But we want to see you down there at Forsyth Bar, raising lots of money, having lots of fun, November this year.
Hi, I'm Nick. This is my third relay. We've had lots of fun fundraising for the Relay for Life this year. We've been doing cheese rolls with real onion. We've been selling raffles and have a quiz night coming up, which we're busy collecting prizes for that. We've had so much fun doing this in the past years. Can't wait to do it again. Hope to see you there.
It's not too late to join in the fun. Register now, relayforlife.org.nz.
Come one, come all to the Oamaru Victorian Heritage Celebrations, a year to reflect on the intriguing world of medicine in the Victorian era. 16th to the 20th of November, www.vhc.co.nz for more information.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garrador.
Welcome back. Police have released the name of the motorcyclist killed in a crash in the Lindis Pass on Sunday. He was 56-year-old Stephen Ross Phillip of Rolleston in Christchurch. A serious crash unit investigation into the circumstances surrounding the crash is continuing. A group of train enthusiasts and business people are looking to bring steam power back to Invercargill. The Southern Steam Train Charitable Trust is doing a feasibility study into getting the Kingston Flyer up and running in the city, and they're hoping it will fit right in with the Southland culture.
The Kingston Flyer was the original locomotive travelling between Bluff and Kingston in the 1870s, delivering supplies to miners during the gold rush. Since then, it's changed lines and ownership many times. But for the last few years, the 138-year-old train's been left unused in a state of disrepair. The Southern Steam Train Charitable Trust has been created to try to bring the train back to its original home.
The Kingston Flyer itself has, as I say, originally, the original Invercargill Kingston line opened in 1878. It's the home originally of where the train was based, where those locomotives ran on the branch all the way to Kingston. Kingston was only ever a terminus. Invercargill has always been the hub of railways in Southland. And in fact, Southland, along with Canterbury, pioneered railway infrastructure in New Zealand.
Buckingham says there's a real pride in Invercargill and Southland for its collection of historic vehicles. He hopes the train will soon join the likes of the E. Hayes Motorworks collection, Bill Richardson Transport World, and the soon-to-open classic motorcycle Mecca as a tourism staple for the region.
So it's a very important part of Southland history. And a very important part, dare I say, of New Zealand railway history, and it's a piece of heritage that needs to be preserved in perpetuity. We want to get it into public ownership via the trust so that it's no longer in private ownership and subject to commercial constraints of operation.
The Charitable Trust is conducting a feasibility study into restoring the Kingston Flyer and having it run between Invercargill, Bluff, Gore and Nightcaps multiple times per year. They remain tight-lipped about the approximate cost of the restoration and running of the locomotive, but have indicated the price would be in the millions. Buckingham says the study is funded by donations from organisations and individuals, and the running of the project will be as well.
So looking at the funding options, it will cost a significant amount of money to restore to firstly purchase the locomotive and then house it, restore it. We're looking at a whole range of funding options. Probably the first question that generally we get asked as a trust is how much is it going to cost and where's the money going to come from?
They say inspiration for running the flyer has come from the Dunedin Railways and Steam Incorporated of Paikakariki. He says the whole project will be completed within 5 to 6 years should it be found to be financially viable. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, Southern Paralympians attend a function held in their honour and will check out weather for Wednesday.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Pregnant? Need to talk? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pregnancy counselling services are here to help. It's free, it's confidential. Call us now on 0800 773 462.
Come one, come all to the Oamaru Victorian Heritage Celebrations, a year to reflect on the intriguing world of medicine in the Victorian era. 16th to the 20th of November, www.vhc.co.nz for more information.
The 2016 Dunedin Relay for Life will be held on the 19th and 20th of November at Forsyth Bar Stadium. The event will be full of fun, entertainment and team spirit. The Relay for Life is a 24-hour event where you and your team take part in walking a track to support local people affected by cancer.
Hi there, my name's John Moyle and I am a cancer survivor. I had cancer 10 years ago and I'll be all clear in December this year, 10 years, so it's a great accomplishment. The Cancer Society did amazing work in Otago. I've made some good friends and met some good people through that. Relay for Life is one of their major fundraisers for the year, and I stress it's really important people to get behind it. It's great fun, and since I've moved into Forsyth Bar, the weather's not an issue. So get amongst it, raise some money, get your friends and family, workmates together, and get down and support the Relay for Life, because the things that Cancer Society do for the people in Otago in the way of services, providing support for families and people going through cancer treatment. But we want to see you down there at Forsyth Bar, raising lots of money, having lots of fun, November this year.
Hi, I'm Nick. This is my third relay. We've had lots of fun fundraising for the Relay for Life this year. We've been doing cheese rolls with real onion. We've been selling raffles and have a quiz night coming up, which we're busy collecting prizes for that. We've had so much fun doing this in the past years. Can't wait to do it again. Hope to see you there.
It's not too late to join in the fun. Register now, relayforlife.org.nz.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garrador.
Welcome back. Well, it's now time to recap today's top stories on the South Today. Locked gates force around the mountain cycle trail users to lift their bikes above the gates or find alternative routes due to a landowner council impasse. Frankton residents are petitioning the NZTA in a bid to get rid of Queenstown airport users who park their cars along State Highway 6 to avoid paying parking fees. And an exhibition at Dunedin Public Art Gallery is proving that much can be achieved by an artist who has just 1 year to focus on their craft. And it's time now to find out what's going to be inside Wednesday's Otago Daily Times, and we're joined by Deputy Editor Craig Page. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, well, as you can imagine, lotto fever's about to hit the city. $44 million up for grabs tomorrow. We've had a catch up with a Dunedin couple who won just over $13 million back in August on Powerball. Not surprisingly, they've said that life's a lot more relaxed for them now. They said they haven't changed, but it's certainly taken the stress out of their life. They had a bit of a spend up and bought some brand new vehicles. He's a big Holden fan, went and bought a new Holden and a brand new house and kitted it out with furniture. So yeah, they're having a great time, as you can imagine, looking after family, and of course trying to remain anonymous as well, which is not so easy to do in this city.
And they've probably got $12 million left after
Well, probably have, yeah. They've got a bit of advice for anyone who does win the big one. Don't go out and rush out and buy things straight away. Sit back and have a bit of a think about it, because you've got your whole life to enjoy it. So enjoy it while you can. And of course, they will be in buying a ticket tomorrow as well. Not content with 13 million, they're going to try and have a crack at the $44 million as well. So good luck. But it'd be nice to see it go elsewhere. There's a bit of a drama in the central city this afternoon. Where a chap wandered into the Regent Theatre, tried to steal a charity donation box. Well, he did steal it, took off out the door, pushed an elderly woman in the path of a bus as he was trying to flee to get away, and was then tackled by another man coming the other way, and 3 people jumped on him, held him until police arrived. Fortunately, the woman wasn't hurt, but and they managed to get the $200 back. But it's making the Regent Theatre have a bit of a rethink about whether they're going to have these donation boxes around, because it is a temptation, sadly, for some people. So. Yes. US election tomorrow as well, that's going to be huge everywhere.
Very interesting.
We've got a big build up to that, and looking at some of the key states, I guess, and what that can mean for the election. We'll have live coverage tomorrow as well on odt.co.nz as events unfold, so yeah, fingers crossed for the right result, whatever that is. And on our fresh pages, we catch up with Dunedin plus-size model Cassandra Campbell. She was spotted and is going to be taking part in a plus-size modelling event, fashion event up in Auckland next year, so a lovely story on her worth a read.
And today's Tremaine cartoon must be mentioned just in light of you talking about the US election. That was a bit of a cracker, wasn't it?
He has to come up with some crackers, and tomorrow's not a bad one either, so it's worth a look as well.
I will be looking forward to that. Thank you, Craig. That's tomorrow's ODT. It's time now for tomorrow's weather.
This weather update proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorn's Manuka honey.
Here is our southern view. It's taken of a cyclist enjoying the Around the Mountains cycle trail until he gets to the gate. Well, to the situation in the southwest flow should ease tomorrow. It's coming. The sunny periods will increase tomorrow, and a fine day awaits us on Thursday. Righty-ho, it means sou'westers with showers clearing for Balclutha and the Catlins, both on 13 degrees tomorrow. Some cloud about for Gore and Lumsden with sou'westers and 14 degrees apiece. Sou'westers with showers clearing in Oamaru tomorrow, a high of 14. Sou'westers easing, becoming fine for Omarama and Twizel, each on 14 degrees. And a southerly change will bring some cloud to Timaru, but 19 degrees before that happens. In Dunedin tonight, showers developing with sou'westers and a low of 9. Tomorrow, showers at first, clearing to sunny periods in the afternoon with a high of 13. And on Thursday, mostly fine and sunny with light nor'easters and a high of 16. In Invercargill tonight, showers and gusty sou'westers with a low of 6. Tomorrow, showers clearing, sunny periods developing during the morning, gusty sou'westers dying out and a high of 13. And on Thursday, fine and sunny with light westerlies and a high of 15. And that's all from the team here at the South today for Tuesday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.